So again, the reason we chose today is that this is a huge astrological moment. And so not everybody understands astrology yet, or would like to understand, okay, so Pluto, well, how does that relate to me? What do I do with this Pluto cazimi? I never heard the word cazimi before. So what can we learn from Pluto right now? And how does that impact me personally, or, all of us personally?
Yeah. So Pluto is a transformational process. You could think of it as a process that happens on a collective level, but also on an individual level internally. We're needing to detox something. We're needing to get rid of things that don't help us feel alive, right? Pluto wants us to be at our most empowered. And in order to feel most empowered, we have to let go of the things that keep us feeling disempowered and small. Because Pluto wants us to be big. Pluto wants us to know you are a powerful creator in the universe. And in order to become that, you have to let go of all the things that keep you from being that. And so with Pluto moving through, Pluto is a long-term process. It takes a while for us to dig deep into our unconscious and into our past to understand what it is that we need to heal and let go of. And so in order for that to happen, it's a process, right? So it takes sometimes 15 years, sometimes 20 years, sometimes 30 years. Each Pluto transit has its own timing of things, right? Depending on which sign it's in. Now, the last 15 years, we had Pluto in Capricorn, and this was very much about digging deeper into the understanding of our own authority, how powerful of an authority we each have, how much say we have, and to let go or to detox from authority figures or big government or big business people who are just trying to control us rather than trying to give us our own authority or allowing everybody to have their own authority. And so this has been the last 15 years, the process. Now with Pluto moving into Aquarius, which will happen later today at 7:50 p.m. Eastern time, New York time, with Pluto moving into Aquarius, we're moving into a new era, into an era where we're learning how to connect more on a collaborative level with people. It's really about giving the power back to the people, because Aquarius is all about collaboration. It's all about having a vision for the future. It's very future oriented. So Pluto wants us to really dig deeper into like what serves us, what empowers all of us in the future, and also in terms of like technology, in terms of like science, in terms of like communities, what is empowering, and get rid of all the stuff that's disempowering and that's toxic. So, but in order for us to know what's disempowering, what's toxic, sometimes we have to see it. We have to be confronted with it so we can let it go. So that's why this is such a long process. And this is why it takes 20 years for for Pluto to move through Aquarius, because we have to confront the toxicity or the darkness or the shadow of Aquarius first before we can move into a more empowered place. And so obviously with Pluto, there's always going to be a little bit of black and white. There's always going to be a little bit of like dark and light, where we will see the darkness of it, but we will also see the light of it. And so individually speaking, it's very important that we focus, of course, on the light, that we look at the darkness in terms of like consciousness, like make it conscious, that we look at it, but that we focus more on the light aspect of Pluto in Aquarius, which is about community, empowerment, where it is about using whatever technology or whatever scientific new discoveries are coming about, to use that for the betterment of all the people, and using it for the betterment of our own life experience and for our own future.